Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to TME. How you guys doing? Good to be getting back with you. As you can see, I'm back in my truck for this one. They appear to have fixed the coolant leak, so that's awesome. I am in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina this morning. Happy Halloween. I know it's not Halloween anymore, but it is today. So happy Halloween. Hope you had a good one. I'm about to deliver now. I pushed the record button this time because from looking at this place on satellite, it appears to be a full-fledged residential neighborhood that I'm taking this to, unless some changes have occurred. So I don't really know what to expect other than what I saw on Google Earth. From the top, I'll be honest with you, it looks like the Edward Scissorhands neighborhood or something, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it looks like suburbia to me. So we're gonna find out what's going on, what's up with this. What am I delivering? It says that it's flooring, but it's not lumber. Best I could tell, it was all covered up when they loaded it onto the trailer yesterday. I did have to tarp it, but from what I can tell, it's like rolls of stuff, so I'm thinking it might be linoleum or something like that. And that's just my best guess. I really don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's heavy. Gonna make a right turn onto an extremely narrow road right here. Oh boy. Okay. Well, there's a neighborhood right there. And it looks like the place is just up here on the left. So maybe it is a warehouse, but what I was seeing was the neighborhood with all the houses. Yeah. Okay, we're good. It is a warehouse. Awesome. Okay, it says do not enter until you check in at office. So that means I'm gonna have to stop right here. I don't have anywhere else to go. Well guys, a couple quick things I wanted to go over. Sorry, I don't mean to just put the camera on me and talk, okay? I know that you guys like to see things in action, and I like to film things in action. I don't necessarily like to just sit here and talk, but I wanted to bring something up. I got a comment from a viewer. She says, "Hi, I really like your content, but I do kindly have a suggestion for you. If you kept your videos under 45 minutes, I think you would get more views. Just a suggestion and totally not a judgment. I would take one of your hour-and-a-half videos and make it into 3 separate videos of 20 to 30 minutes and release them at different days of the week. Just a thought. Truly, I'm not criticizing Team Blessed." Okay. And so I gave her a thumbs up. I said we can try to do that. I think that's probably a more viewer-friendly idea to try. So you guys, if you have a preference, if you think that's a good idea, then leave a comment or leave a like on the video, because that's what I'm going to try to do in this video. It's going to be a little bit more work on my end of things, but that's okay. A lot of it, you just have to set it up on YouTube and schedule premieres and stuff like that after you upload way, if you saw that particular video called Getting Home Against the Odds, and you saw the last part of it when I was talking about my channel and my content and everything, don't take it the wrong way. I know that I kind of sounded agitated or irritated, and I really wasn't. I was just, reacting to a comment that, somebody left that I feel like was a pretty smart-ass thing to say to me. I didn't mean to make it sound like you guys can't criticize me or, rate my video or give me advice. Lots of people have been giving me advice. I've been getting a lot of comments about, what I think people mean in the comment is that they're telling me that I need to mount the camera on the outside of the truck more often. I need to have less shots of the camera on my head, and therefore less talking from me, less scenes of me running my mouth, and just, the truck in motion, I guess, is what they're asking. And guys, I want to do that. I want to do those things. I really do. Okay? But keep in mind that the particular style of videos, the format of the videos that I put together, like 75% of it is based on my presentation from the truck whenever I'm doing my job. I'm a truck driver, so obviously I'm going to film myself driving the truck. But people get tired of looking out the windshield, and I get that. Sorry guys, I kind of had to interrupt myself there. They were ready for me to come in the gate and unload, but I figured I might as well just get straight into it, instead of just talking about it. I might as well just go ahead and show you some other content. Now, going back into what I was saying before I had to cut myself off. I know I kind of sounded agitated at the end of that video when I was responding to a comment that I got. I don't want you guys, if you ever have suggestions or opinions or ideas that you think I should try, I don't ever want you to feel like you've got to walk on eggshells to talk to me about the way that I make these videos, okay? In fact, the more you do that, I really feel this way, the more you do that, maybe the better they'll be. I just mainly wanted people to realize that I'm not necessarily trying to capitalize on social media with content, you know? I'm not trying to sell this stuff, and I'm not trying to sell myself. I'm just doing it as a hobby because I enjoy doing it. I think it's fun. It also helps me cope with the nature of the job. It makes me feel like I'm less alone out here when I've got people watching, and especially when you guys comment. That's awesome. I'm just requesting that you guys be friendly, be nice, okay? I'm not going out of my way to, you know, insult anybody or belittle anybody or judge anybody, okay? That's not the kind of person that I am. I like to be easygoing, as one person put it, mellow, you know, just chilled out, and, you know, easy to get along with everybody. I might get irritated sometimes, I might get agitated, but let's face it, that's just human nature. I'm just being a human being, you know? That's all that any of us can really be, right? That's all we are, we're human beings. But yeah, just please don't get rude with me, don't get cocky, don't get arrogant, and remember that I am a truck driver, and I deal with that stuff on a regular basis, and I do have reaction mechanisms. Please be friendly to me. I'm not gonna be an asshole to anybody, but, you know, just like don't antagonize me, okay? To the trolls, don't antagonize me. Don't you know, don't go there. Mostly everybody that I've talked to so far that watches these videos, very friendly, very kind. They seem to be considerate, compassionate, you know? Oh God. Yeah, how the hell was I supposed to make that turn? Yeah, that wasn't ever gonna happen to begin with. Did you guys see that? So all I can really do now is just turn around. Okay guys, so you saw what just happened. This is kind of an ugly situation right here. I'm not in an ideal area to make a U-turn, but I have to make a U-turn. I gotta go back to that road that I should have turned right on. It's like an on-ramp for that highway. I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm in a very residential area right here, so I can't really take any of these side streets to turn around on. So how am I gonna handle this? I'm gonna have to figure it out. There's an intersection up here. Let's see here. I might have to use this parking lot right here. Might not have a choice. You know, I hate that I'm having to do this, but I might not have a choice. can't see where the back of my trailer is. I'm gonna let these people go. What a morning this is turning out to be, I tell you what. Only other thing I could probably do that would be smarter than this is I could probably back up right here. As soon as this median thins out, I'll start cutting the wheel. Or at least now I'm doing it on my sight side so I can see. Yeah, guys, I'm blocking the whole road right now. But, you know, what else could I have done about that? I guess I could have turned left at this intersection and done an illegal U-turn, but then, I mean, that's just as bad as what I just did. So how would you handle a situation like that? Talking to the truck drivers. So if you're a new truck driver and you find yourself in a situation like that, don't panic, okay? Stay calm. Your thoughts are gonna start racing. You're gonna get anxiety because you know that, like, you missed your turn or whatever. You don't really have a choice. I would say that what I did, even though it seemed crazy, and it didn't make a whole lot of sense, I would say that the choice I made was one of the safer choices, one of the safer alternatives. Seriously. Yeah, I did have to do some backing up. I had to do some maneuvering on the street back there, but it was a small street. It was a little bit busy, but it wasn't that busy, and I made sure I assessed everything. I looked at everything. I made sure that I had enough space. That's why when I started to back into that gate for that storage place, I started looking at everything and I realized, well, I can probably do this, but it's probably gonna take me a while to do this. It's gonna take a few minutes to do this without hitting anything, without hitting the gate or anything else. And I was trying to back up on my blind side, so as I've said before, you should avoid doing that when at all possible, you know. So that's when I started looking at that gas station entrance slash exit and realized I would be better off doing it that way, even though I blocked the road at that red light for a few minutes. I got what I needed done, and I didn't damage any property. I didn't hurt anything. I didn't hurt anybody. And like I said, sometimes you have to do stuff like that. You don't have a choice. It just depends on what kind of area you're in. But I would say if it ever comes down to just straight up having to turn around in the middle of a road, try to find the least busy road that you can that still has enough space for you to do what you need to do. Like, I know that what I just did, I probably shouldn't even have that on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Because that was probably not 100% legal, but I really had no choice but to do that.
And I just want to show you real stuff like that, like real situations when things get crazy, when things get hairy, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not afraid to expose myself, you know? I'm not afraid to show you guys that I'm not perfect. Like I said before, I'm just trying to be real. Obviously, you don't want to be an inconvenience for anybody else on the road, but just use good judgment. Like I was saying, you guys saw what I did. I had some four-wheelers. There's the freaking road I came out of, and that was the left turn, or the right turn I was supposed to make. Somehow I was supposed to make that left turn out of that road and cross over 4 freaking lanes on a busy highway, like within like less than a tenth of a mile, to get on this ramp to get out here onto this road. Like I don't even think that would have been physically possible to do on that road. It's too busy. That would have been dangerous trying to do that. But yeah, you guys, you saw what I did. When I saw that I had traffic backing up because I was in the way, I pulled up and I started telling them to go around me so I wouldn't hold anybody up and become an issue for anybody else. So yeah, that's what I recommend to do. Stay calm, figure it out. After you drive a truck for so long, you know about how much space you're gonna need to do certain things. So just assess every situation and slowly figure it out while staying calm and not panicking. You're always gonna get this little judgmental voice inside of your head saying you're a freaking moron. What the hell are you doing? But just ignore it, okay? That's not really who you are. That's just the complex that you've built up over the span of your lifetime from exposure to the world around you, okay? But that's not really who you are. So you don't ever have to listen to that gnawing voice, that gnawing judgmental voice. Just ignore it and stay calm. It's gonna be okay.